Hi, Monica. Thank you for taking the time to speak with me today about your experiences of mentoring and how it has influenced your career. If I may, can I start by asking you what your current role is in NDS and how your career has progressed within the university?
Yeah, so I'm a research project manager and a programme manager for the Articulate Pro project. I'm also one of two NDS persons designated for the HTA licence 12217. And that means that I help support the licence holder with all activities relating to human tissue use in the department. When I first started about 16 years ago, I came as PA to Professor Catherine Wood. And at that point, I'd never been a PA before. I was a registrar in a college, but was made redundant. And my role has changed and developed over the years as my experience and skills have grown in NDS. I often say that on my first day, I didn't even have a desk allocated to me as there was no real HR function in the department. And I think that the fact that you are launching this mentoring scheme shows how far the department has moved in terms of investment in its staff and how wonderful the HR support we receive now is.
Oh, that's really kind of you to say. We are really hoping that this scheme obviously helps staff develop both personally and professionally. Um, so, have you had any experience of being a mentee throughout your career? And if so, how has this helped you get to where you are today?
So I've never been formally mentored, but I have been very fortunate to work with people who have taken an interest in my career and personal development and who have encouraged and supported me to progress, both in my previous posts before I came to the university, which is when I did my postgraduate management course at Brookes, and since I've been here. Things such as enabling me to attend courses within the university, like the Springboard course, and opportunities to attend research meetings, both in the UK and abroad, as part of my role as a work package leader or a project manager on various EU grants. They've all helped to expand my horizons and gain a greater insight into how the work we do fits into the bigger picture.
So, I guess you could say then that these individuals who've taken a vested interest in your career and progression have kind of acted as informal mentors.
Yeah, definitely. And also the department gave me the opportunity to do a secondment with the divisional office for 9 months part-time to work on the research exercise framework, which was a huge learning curve for me and meant that I worked with people across the division. This expanded my knowledge considerably of the way other colleagues work, of research across the whole university, and of some of the politics involved in this kind of exercise. It was also quite personally challenging. For instance, in order to work on the REF project, I had to review and critique a case study and interview before I was selected. I hadn't had to do something like that for quite a while. All these kinds of opportunities have helped to develop my skills and insights. And through the mentoring scheme in NDS, you may be encouraged and supported to take up different challenges or to develop your skills in certain ways if that's something you want. And all these types of activities help to develop your personal skill set, your soft skills and institutional knowledge, and to contribute to your own personal development.
That all sounds fantastic. As you've already said, a potential benefit of having a mentor is to have that person who suggests different opportunities for you, such as the secondment that you did, and they push you outside of your comfort zone and then obviously in turn supports you in these endeavours. So if you could tell me about what you think other benefits of having a mentor are.
Yeah, for the mentee, there are lots of positives. You will be able to develop your communication skills, you'll learn how to accept feedback and how to act on it, hopefully be able to improve your confidence, and you'll have someone who can act as a sounding board for you to try out different thoughts and scenarios before taking action, and also someone who can be a confidant. Being mentored by someone who can contribute their knowledge and skills of the university and how it works is also really valuable, especially for people who are relatively new to the role and who haven't quite understood the culture yet. In departments like NDS and oncology, where there is a mix of research scientists and clinicians who do research, it can sometimes be quite hard to understand how it all fits. Also, we all think in different ways, and sometimes hearing another point of view can just unlock some train of thought that provides the key to how to deal with a certain situation or what to do next with a particular issue that you might be finding hard.
Well, thank you for that. I think you've really shown that there are some tangible benefits to having a mentor. If I may just like switch to the other side of the relationship, I understand that you yourself have been a mentor, both formally and informally, to members of NDS. So what made you want to offer your time to be a mentor, and did you enjoy this role?
Yeah, that's right. I've been both a formal and informal mentor. And in fact, someone in the department who I didn't know previously contacted me a couple of weeks ago to ask for some help and guidance. And after a chat, we've now set up an informal mentoring relationship. I've enjoyed all the mentoring I've done and find it very satisfying. Mentoring came to me quite naturally, I think. I'm a people person and enjoy sharing my knowledge and experience. I also like the idea of helping people to succeed and empowering them to feel that they're doing a great job, that they're achieving success in their role, and if it's what they want, find ways to help them develop both professionally and personally. After all, whoever we are and whatever our role, we all like to be congratulated on doing a good job or on achieving something positive. And it's great to be able to contribute to that with other people.
Gosh, you have really made it sound like being a mentor is a worthwhile role. It must be especially rewarding to watch your mentee succeed in their goals or grow in confidence, knowing that you're the one that's contributed to that. So, what benefits did you take away from being a mentor?
By being a mentor, I've developed my own skills too. So things like active listening, that was something I learned during my management qualification, and being a mentor has allowed me to put that into practice. I like to think I'm contributing to creating an open and supportive environment for people to work in. And I find that by giving something back to the department, we all hopefully gain from the investment in staff and from having appropriately skilled colleagues and a motivated team. That reflects well on all of us and makes our working lives more effective and enjoyable. It's also very satisfying, of course, to see people happy and thriving in the workplace and in their personal lives, and making a small contribution to that through mentoring is very rewarding.
It is certainly great to know that you're not just giving up your time to be a mentor. It can really help you to develop your own skills too. So finally, you've previously been a member of the mentoring working group here in NDS. So obviously you believe that having a mentor can have a real impact. What would you say, though, makes a successful mentoring relationship?
A successful mentoring relationship has to be built on a foundation of mutual trust and respect. So simple things like respecting each other's time by being on time for agreed meetings, being prepared to engage with each other, being open to sometimes challenging points of view, and being committed to the success of the relationship are all important factors in making it a successful partnership. Mentoring is definitely a two-way relationship, and the mentee needs to want to progress and to be open to change, be prepared to be challenged, and to put quite some personal effort in too. But I would say that the benefits are very real. I think we should also mention that having a mentor is an opportunity for everyone at whatever level and in whatever role. It's not restricted to academics or postdocs. That's what is so great about the Recognise scheme. It invites everyone to take part if they're interested.
Thank you so much for that. And thank you again for giving us an insight into your own mentoring experiences. I really think you have demonstrated that mentoring is for everybody. And we're really hoping that those wanting to sign up to the Recognise scheme will see some of these same benefits and outcomes that you've had firsthand.
Thank you.